Here, I can try to. Missed the leg. The leg came off, Brandy. Told you it wasn't heavy, Brandy.
It is.
You gotta push it. Yeah, right. Did you see that?
What?
It says 3/13/19. So we just pulled out a 100-year-old treasure out of the abandoned bus. How awesome is that? It is a windy day out here on the creek property. You guys can see we're in the abandoned bus right now. Brandy, you want to tell them what our plans are?
We're gonna try to get the tub out of here.
And we'll try. We don't know. It seems pretty heavy, but has some stuff in it. So what we're gonna do, like she said, we're gonna clear all this, put it to the side, and we'll hopefully get up on my truck. So it's super windy today. We were actually gonna come out here and do this yesterday, but the wind was even worse yesterday. And when it's windy, it's kind of hard to film for you guys. But you can see, let's kind of take a look at what we got. So you guys can see what they call this, Brandy. It's the clawfoot tub. And I want to take it home and get it out, kind of look at it. If there's no cracks or anything like that, then we'll load it up and then kind of go from there. And we'll talk to him a little bit about when we get it out. But you can see there's just stuff in here that we gotta get out. I don't know. It might be. It's pretty heavy.
I don't think that's.
So it's connected down there. I brought my saw that I could cut. If we can't get it, I'll have to.
Lifting that.
Well, he could have it like bolted down or something. So we'll just wait and see. Like it's heavy, but it's connected down here. So I'll have to get my saws all out. We'll have to cut it and then just see what we can do with it. If we can't move it, then we'll just have to get some help.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of.
Dog.
Huh?
I thought I heard a dog.
So this will be the first thing we actually take off the property, isn't it?
Yeah.
You all right?
Besides the briefcase.
Yeah, the briefcase that had legal stuff in it. Let's see here. I'm just gonna stack it over here like that.
I'm just cautiously making sure no one's living in that.
Like rats?
Yeah, or something.
They'll jump out at us if there is.
Like the moth last time.
Yeah. There is, for some reason, there's moths over there on that window. I didn't. That's crazy. Alright.
There's not any more.
Oh, Brandy, you want these?
What?
These thigh highs.
I'll be good.
Here, you can have those. There you go. Merry Christmas.
I think I'm good.
Okay. Oh, some good shampoo, some Old Spice. Does your dad want some Old Spice?
No.
Take a look at it. Yeah, see, he's kind of got it bolted down there. All that. I think we can get this. Let me get my saw.
Well, this stuff.
Yeah, you can. Here, I'm going to set the camera up. And you can kind of move this out of the way and I'll go grab the saw.
Move what out of the way?
Just the junk so we don't step on it.
Well, I mean, we kind of just need to lift it up and come.
Okay, I have to cut it out. Possibly.
What? There's glass right there by your knee.
It's okay. Oh. I don't know if I brought a Phillips screwdriver. It's okay, I can cut it. So I have some connections down here. I think it'll just be easier on me if I can get my saw in there and just cut it. I don't know what this is. What is that, guys? You know what that is? Put that on the porch, would you please? This isn't connected, Brandy. This is on its own.
What?
This water line. So I think if I cut the pipe, I think we're gonna be good. Okay, right there. So normally I could probably just unscrew it, but I think I forgot a Phillips screwdriver, and there's probably one laying around here somewhere. But it ain't like we're trying to save it. So we'll go ahead and cut that, or I'll cut it, and then we'll see if we can move it. There, I cut it. That's how easy that was. Okay, this may be a little awkward to film for you guys. Put that up there. Oh yeah, I think we can move that, Randy.
You do?
Yeah, let me set the camera up. Here, those are actually good.
That's kind of what I was
Go on.
Huh?
Those are actually like brand new.
I'll put it on. Probably roll in there.
Yeah, crawling out.
Is this your hammer?
Yeah, don't forget that. Tilt it up on the side. I don't know. Your feet.
Hold on, look at
Appreciate it.
I think this thing's too heavy for this fuzz.
Here, I can try to. I'm just trying to see the best way to get it out without hurting my back.
Should we both be on that side? Cool.
Yeah, I could probably do it myself. Ready? 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 Missed the leg? The leg came off, Randy. What's your leg? I didn't know if these were screwed in on the bottom, but literally, they just slide in.
Oh, so
So we'll yeah, so we'll take the legs off.
We're missing this one too.
No, it's right here.
Oh.
It slid off. And this is actually pretty dang cool. I think we need to redo it and put it in our master bath, Randy. It's actually a really deep bathtub. That's a good sized bathtub.
I don't know.
Get in there and lay down in it. Let's see. So, I think it's actually in really good shape. What do you guys think? Give me some comments down below. Maybe sandblast this a little bit. What are they always usually like all white? Can you do this white and black?
You can do powder, like the stuff they do is powder coating.
So what
it's
if
any color you want?
Okay, so what if you did like a white like it is, and then you did the whole thing black and it matches all your stuff? Something to think
See what it
about.
looks like.
Yeah,
Unless the price to do that costs more than buying a brand new tub.
That's true.
That could be the case.
that's true. That's pretty cool. I just hate to see this like sitting in the yard for gardening and stuff. I think this is really cool. I wonder if there's a way to actually like age it, like how old it is. I wonder if there's any marks on
Could be
it.
a name or something.
Oh, there's some marks right there, Brandy. We'll have to look at it. Oh, 1905. What the heck?
Is that what it says?
No, I can't tell. There's a bunch of numbers on there though. Let's see. Right there. It's upside down. Huh. Okay, so Brandy, we'll flip it over and we'll take them legs off. And then we can kind of slide it down here and get it up in the
Maybe I
truck.
should rotate it this way so it doesn't put all the pressure on those legs.
Okay, hold on.
Because if we turn it that way,
I'll just flip it up over and you can slide them off. Hold on. Oh, that one's on there good. What's up with that?
is it screwed on there? Because there was
No.
one screw on.
Those ones just slid in and out. You got it still?
Yeah.
Is it heavy? Kind of rusted on there, I think. Well, I could tell there's some fiddleback, like what you call it, like the shell, like they. So that thing's going to be infested with fiddlebacks, that's for sure. When it gets warm out. Okay.
You got it?
Yeah. Just like that. Okay. You want to try to get in the truck?
Yeah, I wish this porch was higher than the truck.
I can back it right here, Brandy, and we can slide it into the truck. You just want to do that? That'd probably be pretty easy.
It's still going to be going up.
Is it? That will be easy. We can get in here. We'll slide it down here and put it up there. So when it was in there, hooked up to the plumbing and stuff, it was like, man, this is heavy.
I mean, it's still heavy.
It's heavy. It's not light by any means.
It's not.
But I think it's doable for us to get back here. Let's see here. It's actually a pretty cool tub. Told you it wasn't heavy, Brandy.
It is.
You gotta push it.
No, I can't really. This end is
I got it.
heavier. Hold on. You want me to get in there?
Yeah, I'm just. That is pretty cool. Okay.
Then turn it this way.
Maybe.
Hold on. Is that at least in?
Yeah. Hey, lay in it. Yeah, lay in it, and you can drive home like that. That'd be cool.
Oh.
I wish we knew those numbers. So hard to see how old this thing is. They're down there at the bottom. We'll have to when we get home.
Let's take it to the Antique Roadshow.
Yeah, we start Googling it. So if you guys are not familiar with what's going on, our last video was this one, right? We showed going through it, and there's really nothing in there that we want to salvage. And we'll talk about that in a minute.
Except the camper
Yeah,
itself.
we'll talk about that in just a second. So then we got this old bus that we showed like a week ago going through it. And this is when we discovered, I knew this was an old tub. It's cast iron of some sort, but all you friends out there told us exactly what it was. So then Brandy started doing some research. She's like, those are pretty cool old tubs, and we're like, yeah, let's go get it. There's a local person that does the sandblasting and stuff. We may take it over there and see what it costs to get it redone, or maybe it's something that we can do ourselves. I don't know. It's just really, really cool. What do you think, Brandy?
Probably so far the best find.
Yeah, actually, it could potentially something we could possibly use.
Yeah.
And even if it wasn't in a new house, if we didn't want to do that, it could be in a cabin or something we eventually maybe put out here, or the bus again. I don't know. It's just neat. Show me. Let me see one of those legs. Show them the claw. Well, it's called the claw foot or leg or whatever. It looks. There's a claw foot. Is that chicken? What is that?
Yeah.
An eagle?
Something. Yeah, more like
that is neat.
Those are heavy duty.
Yeah, that's straight up cast iron. That's so neat, and it just slides in there. Awesome. Here you go. Okay, Brandy wanted to look at the floor with you guys to see if it did any damage. He may have. It looks okay, don't it?
Yeah. We just have to figure out. You said below that.
Yeah. What
does
is
it
that
all
below
just
it?
look like that?
Possibly.
When I rode buses in my day, they were like this. Well, there's
Yeah.
the wood under the seats, and this is like the walkway between the seats.
So he put. That's exactly what
So
it is,
that's on
Brandy.
top of.
Yeah. So what he has done, which is pretty smart, is put a subfloor on top of the regular floor.
Because this is the walkway between the seats, and then these were always wood.
Yeah.
Underneath the bus seat.
So that's where the tub was at, obviously, and that's exactly what he's done. He has put wood down, or someone's put wood down, and they put the stick tile down. I think at one time this probably was pretty cool in there, Brandy. Like, he did a good job.
Yeah, and if we scrape all that out,
that'll
the
probably pop
floor
right up.
might be good underneath.
Yeah. So we got something to work with. We got that out of the way now. You guys can see we're gonna have to spend a weekend, get a dumpster up here, and just start tossing everything. And watch out for the fiddlebacks.
Yeah.
I hate spiders. So that's one thing I do not like is poisonous spiders. I can deal with all the other ones, but like fiddlebacks and black widows, it's kind of, I don't really like. My mom, whenever we were younger, she got bit on top of the foot by a fiddleback, and it put a big hole in the top of her foot. So ever since then, I'm like, oh, fiddlebacks, I don't want nothing to do with them. And I'm actually seeing a few little eco-skeletons, that's what they are, in there. And then obviously there's gonna be spiders in here and spiders in there. So since we're on this subject, Brandy, my cousin may be interested in this.
Yeah.
If not, maybe one of you guys are.
It would just depend how we get it off of here. It's gonna be. Is that foggy?
No, it's just a light. So maybe possibly my cousin might be interested in this. We just want to gift it. Obviously, it would do us a favor getting it off. People would probably buy this. They really would.
Yeah. And we saw comments, I mean, not very many, but some just saying, like, we kind of need to see if there's mold or whatever. No, it's like if someone wants it, then it's on them to see, like, what condition it is. If they can't use it, then it goes from there.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, personally, I don't care if there's mold in it. I don't care. Like, we don't want it.
And we're not selling it to someone saying, hey, this is in this condition. We're like, hey, if you want it,
this is what it is. What it is.
What what you can do with it.
It is what it is. You see what it is, just like we do. If that's something you want to tackle, then go for it. You know, and there is some water damage, obviously. The back side is falling off, but it's stuff that can be fixed. That if someone wanted a free house that they had to fix up some, there you go.
Well, I guess I say well. I also saw someone say that maybe the slide out was off track, and that kind of made it sag
could be,
too.
But there's so much
ultimately,
damage.
water gets in there because there is gaps.
Yeah, there's holes you can see in there. So yeah, she said it could be off the track. Like we talked about before, putting stabilizers underneath ours.
Yeah.
But we're not living in it, so we kind of just ignored it.
If you live in there for years and years, you sleep there, and that's all the weight is like. I don't know if they're meant because you're supposed to slide them in and out periodically too.
Yeah. So that's what it is on the camper. We got lots of comments saying that just burn it. I can't believe you'd even give it to somebody. Hey, just because we don't want it or some you don't want it doesn't.
Sure wouldn't want it at this point, but someone who has no home, it's a shelter that they can start.
It could be an upgrade for someone. Like, I'm not judging anyone.
Yeah.
Like, trust me, I've lived probably in things pretty close to this growing up, so I'm not judging anyone. I know living conditions. People are homeless, and some people may have a piece of property that they just can't put nothing on it.
Yeah.
Even if someone wanted it for a hunting cabin, I don't care. It doesn't matter to us. But let me get this loaded up. We'll get back to the house, and we'll flip it over and see if we can see any dates on this thing, because that would be really cool if we could actually date it. And some of you guys already may have dated it for us in the comment section.
Yeah, he has a friend who just looking at the shell of a car, he can tell how old it is. So some of you might be like, oh, my mom had that growing up. I know exactly kind of when it was from.
For sure. So we'll see you guys back at the house. What you doing, Lil? Oh, really? What you doing? Okay, we are back at the house. You guys haven't seen us over here in a week or so. We've been busy showing you guys video from the new property, but we're back here now. I think we're going to flip this over. We got some sandpaper. I'm going to kind of clean that off where the numbers are at to see if we can kind of date this. I think that'd be cool.
It is the same day, even though I changed.
Oh, yeah.
We just got home with this a little while ago.
Yeah, I still got my same stuff on.
Is that very... It says Kohler, Kohler. That's like a company where you get like sinks and faucets and stuff. Oh, I was looking, right there. That's like a 6'4", so it's some kind of serial number or model number.
Right. Did you see that?
What?
It says 3/13/19.
Well, it's not 2019.
1919?
It's not 2019.
Number 2. I'm gonna Google this. So I'm gonna look this up. Real quick, and then I'll see what I can find. But you guys can look it up too. I'll show you this. Let me get cleaned up a little bit more, and I'll show it to you.
Okay, 6. Is that just 645?
64 point.
Let me look at it.
64-5-M. I don't know. We're gonna look it up real quick.
Some more to see if it'll.
Huh?
Does it say 6'4"?
It says 64.5.M something. I don't know what that is. Z? Is that a Z?
Okay, this one. Hold on.
Or is that a 7? That's a 7, Brandy.
Here, look.
Okay, Brandy did a little research for us.
We need to find out what all the numbers are. But like when I typed in some of those, it says Kohler cast iron clawfoot tub. And this one says distinguishing marks. It has the numbers. It says it was in fair condition.
There's a bunch of numbers.
This one says 64-5-11-18.
Okay, that's a different number. Day. 2nd month, 13th day, 19th. 1919.
And that's not going to be 2019.
No, 1919. That's what I think. 7, I think.
for the stamp, although it may have been painted, the manufacturer stamp, if there is one, is often clearly visible.
Right there.
Sometimes you'll find the words made in the USA. Next, they might say the manufacturer.
There's shadows on there.
You often find the date of the manufacturer in the month-year format. For example, 12/31.
Yeah, that says
12/31 would be December of 1931.
This is 2/13/19.
Says you also might see 5.
And there's a number 2.
It says that the manufacturers were Crane, Mott, Kohler, and Sanders Sanitary Manufacturing. So this is a Kohler one.
Yeah. I think it's February 13th of 1919. That's what I think.
I mean, maybe because this is it goes, some of them just say month and year.
Yeah.
And it said if it said 30, it would be 1930.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's a 100-year-old tub.
I mean, it really, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing that's what that is. We'll have to try to look at that serial number, but it says that modern ones would not be cast iron. Cast iron are the original.
Yeah. So I think this is for sure over 100 years old. It's either going to be from 1913, 1919. I think it's the second month, 13th day of 19.
Well, yeah, because 13 couldn't be the month.
Exactly.
And 19, so
1919. So we just pulled out a 100-year-old treasure out of the abandoned bus. How awesome is that?
That's what someone said.
Where you at, Brandy? Where you at?
They said it's going to be your diamond in the rough.
It is. It is. And you can see the porcelain. Now I don't know coated, and I don't know if you can how you can clean this up, or if it's when it's stained, it stays stained. There's got to be a way.
Try some good old bleach.
Yeah, you can see. So there's no like cracks in it. It's really stained, obviously. I don't feel any like that's just soap and stuff.
Are you sure? But this is cast iron?
Absolutely, yeah. That's cast iron, and then that's the coated porcelain, enamel, whatever. There's a nice little Band-Aid on there. But yeah, I think this is a prime example of one you could refurbish, Brandy.
Because like you said, any of those things are just stained. It's not actual cuts into it.
So if we was able to get this all cleaned up, and would you consider using it in the house, or do you think maybe save it for a cabin, or what's your thoughts?
I just have to see the size. I mean, it's not like, because people were smaller.
Yeah, that's a good one,
Things were smaller. It's not like a huge soaker tub, but it is, I mean, definitely can fit in it.
Absolutely. No,
You'll see me in the thumbnail fitting in it.
This is absolutely big enough for any of us. I mean, that's pretty deep. That's a pretty deep tub.
And we kind of, like, with our masonry heater and stuff, obviously it's new, but we kind of like stuff that looks a little older and fits in. So we just have to figure out, is the price to resurface it going to be so crazy that it's like you can buy a brand new, I mean, I don't know, it's still like you wouldn't get this quality from a new.
I think it's the story behind it too.
Yeah.
Bought some property. It was in an old bus. Let's look at one of those claws again. I want to see that.
Can we take that off?
Yeah, I can. I got to get my screwdriver. We'll get that all off. You can see this may have been painted before over. I don't know. And it's got some rust, but this can all be just sandblasted.
And those are very detailed. It is. It's like little claws. And those are the.
That's so cool. Isn't that neat? Get this. What I'm thinking, Brandy.
Dang it, my phone. I was gonna look something up. I think.
What I'm thinking. You tell me what you think. We could get this sandblasted. You paint this black. Get this cleaned up white. That would look really cool.
Yeah. And
what do you do with these? What color are these? These guys stand out.
Also too.
It all black.
Well, because we've already bought our sink faucets and like fixtures, and we were gonna do it all like a matte black color, so that would look good.
Yeah, that's cool. That's pretty dang neat. Well, you got anything to close this video out with?
Well, I don't know too if, I mean, this could have been in his family, or it could have been like people that just kind of like to go look at junk stores, antique stores, something he came across or was gifted, or
could have been on the property that when he bought it.
Well, that's true. We have videos coming up with some very old stuff out there. This could have been one of those he found.
Okay, I think that's all we got for you guys today. You guys that know stuff about this, let us know your opinion on what year it is. If we're right, is it from 1919? Is it? Yeah, I think that's the only way it could be. I showed you guys the serial number. It has a number 2 marked on it. You see the number 2 stamped on it, Brandy, above the Kohler?
Yeah.
So number 2, so that means something.
Maybe like a model.
Maybe the model number. So you guys leave us some comments. I know a lot of you guys are going to know exactly what year this is. how much it's worth. Let us know all that stuff, and I'm going to be doing some research in the meantime. But like I said, overall, he was using this. It's not leaking any. It didn't have any cracks in it, or nothing like that. I think it's definitely worth looking into getting this refurbished.
And just like with cars, many other things, they don't make things like they used to. So it's very sturdy. It's going to be a better, like whatever, more sturdy product than something you can even buy now.
Yeah.
You can get it looking like it's original.
Yep.
Well, it won't be original because we would probably have it black. But
Well, stay tuned. We'll keep you guys updated on what we decide.